Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to Let's Play StarFox Adventures. In the last video you saw us getting the spellstone from the boss. Now our goal is to go to the Volcano Force Point Temple and put it back where it belongs. But if you notice in that cutscene, the Thorntails here say that they're afraid of the dark, so we have to set their beacons up. So what we have to do is go to the I forgot what they're called. Let me give me 1 second real quick. The fireweed tree, and they work exactly like the frostweed tree as well. You gotta knock them down, hit them once, and you'll collect them. So it can be a little tricky to get them because obviously when you do your attack, you stop. There's a total of 3 beacons, so make sure you collect 3 before you actually go to the beacons, and then you're gonna have Tricky light them on fire. You also gotta be careful because they do run on a time limit. After a certain amount of time, they disintegrate, and I also believe if they touch water, they also disintegrate. There we go. Let's be tricky since we're here and he's asking for it. Alright, the first beacon is located over here, near the little temple area where you find Tricky's mother, and up a hill. You put it in its place and then have Tricky light it on fire. Flame. Let me just fill up on some energy. I'm gonna try something out real quick. I can't really remember exactly if it happens or not, but I think you can also put these out with the fire blaster. Yep. You can put them out with the fire blaster. Ironic, isn't it? Putting out fire with fire. I forget it. The second beacon is located in the area the warp stone is located. It's to his right. There it is. No. There's another secret. I'll get to it right after this. There we go. Once again, set it, and then have Tricky fired up. Flame. Alright, the final beacon is actually located in the direction you need to go. Actually, no, it isn't. It's in the opposite direction you need to go. So what we do is head to the exit to south of your ship. But unfortunately, before you can actually get past it, you have to raise the gate. So you have to climb on top of these ledges on the side. Also, you gotta be careful with the red mushrooms, because if you remember, if you get close, they move and they release their deadly gas, I guess, or spores. And you know, as you go along, make sure you collect your items that you need, special help after trying to catch the fireweed. The switch is located behind the box. No, I'm sorry, behind the grass over here. Jump down, be careful with the mushroom. And here's the final beacon. And you set it on fire.
The beacons mean so much to my tribe. Please take this. I believe it will help you on your quest.
And then we get a key. In order to get to the Volcano Force Point Temple, we actually have to pass through Moon Mountain Pass, which is another transitional stage area, which is located past the giant well to the manual, and I believe in the wiki it stated that the sharp claws are from the Moon Mountain area. They're mutated from dinosaurs that. I'm sorry, I can't speak. Apparently, this meteor or something fell on the planet, and the dinosaurs that were living there were mutated into what they are now, to the sharp claw tribe. There we go. I also has one little extra feature right here in the past, or not in the past, right here in this transitional section. For one thing, the floor collapses, which means you have to get out of here, because if you stay here too long, you die of the gas, the green gas that you see around you. All you have to do is go to left or right, depending on where you're going. There you go, select the want fuel cell, and then be on your way. We're gonna get a cutscene shortly, so I'm gonna be quiet for just a second.
Wake up! Somebody coming!
Alright, welcome to StarFox Adventures, Docking Time Edition. Obviously you can tell we have to get past through all these fallen barrels. This will happen every time you have to get through here. You can't stop them, so you just gotta check the hit or two, unless you're really good and you can skip after they stop getting hit. They will only stop once you get really close. And usually before we go on, well, I'll show you. The Volcano Force Spoon Temple is just ahead, but unfortunately there's a life force store, so that means we have to kill those two Sharp Claw. And they're located on the left side of the room. This is the stronger version of Sharp Claw. I think it takes maybe one extra combo than the regular, but otherwise they're the same. I think there's only two variations of Sharp Claw. You get the smaller yellow ones and the taller green, grayish ones. There is no indication there are any female Shark Claws, but there might. They just didn't want you fighting. I guess they just didn't want you fighting females. I know I missed that fuel cell, but I'll get it on my way out. All right, and out of the two temples you have to go through, this is I guess I enjoyed this one the least. Here's the first puzzle. You gotta wait for these ledges to go in before you actually jump across them. The second puzzle is you have to wait for that fire right there to go away before you actually go down the tunnel. Or you can just take the hit if you want. All you have to do is just roll and you put yourself out. And now you also got to contend with the second version of the bats, the fire bats. There's only one way to take care of them, but unfortunately I don't have that staff upgrade just yet, so we have to wait on that. There's also these 3 cages on the top of the ledge. We can get one right now, but I'd rather just wait until later. Here's our next puzzle. another DK style ramp barrel dodging section. It's way easier than the first. And that's it. You head left. You can also consider this another transitional stage, all that. Next up, more fire bash and climbing. You are gonna get a hit, usually, from the fire bats when they come by, but this time I got lucky. So just wait down there for them to make another pass, use your shield, and then keep climbing up. Get some more grub tubs. Let me just be tricky real quick.
I'm stuck.
Alright, here's our next puzzle. We have this thing on the ground, which we have to use the spellstone to unlock the gate. In both temples, you have to do this quite frequently. It can get annoying, but you know, they had to shove it in somewhere. Now, here's our next puzzle, which I kind of like. It took me a while to figure out when I was younger, but you know, obviously Tricky can tell you what to do. Barely easy. What you have to do is use your fire blaster, shoot it through the flame, and make sure you hit the orb in the back. But you have to shoot your fire blaster. Oh, I'm sorry. There is a better version of the shot for these armor guns. These take 3 combos as well. Actually, 2.5 combos. Alright, back to the puzzle. What you have to do is shoot your fire blaster through the flame, but it has to be the fire blast that touches the orb has to be the color of the orb. So you gotta make sure this one's green, so you gotta shoot it. And get it off like this. So you gotta make sure you shoot when it's green. There we go. I think that was just really generous. And this one's blue. Man, I'm off. There we go. There is a secret over here, but unfortunately I don't have the item to unlock it. There's a hint to tell you how to unlock the door, but since we already did this kind of puzzle, it's fairly useless hint. As you can tell, we're going to have to do some more combat. So you just go to the door, go back, and fight 4 on those combat again, I believe I already said it, combat can get annoying because obviously the sharp claws can block, and then the fact that some of the other versions of the sharp claws can take more than 2 combos, and then the fact you have to fight more than 2 at a time. And obviously again, you know, I know I just said it, but you keep doing the same combos over and over and over. Combat is, in my opinion, the weakest part of StarFox Adventures. If you remember before, we have to light these ovens, I guess, or fireplace with Tricky. That starts off our next puzzle. There is another one on this side, so make sure you light that one as well. Our next goes to climb up the ladder, and use the platforms you just activated to get across. Damn it. I guess a tip is to just wait for the platform to retract before you start jumping across. That way you know you have all the time you need. Whatchamacallit. I know I hinted at it a while ago, but you are gonna have to come through here again with another spellstone. But it's gonna have different variations of the same puzzles, and also a couple of new ones. There we go. Huh. What was I supposed to do? That's what I get for not playing this game in a long time. Ah, there we go.